The Christianization of the Rus people is supposed to have happened in the 860s and was the first stage in the process of Christianization of the East Slavs, which continued well into the 11th century. Despite its historical and cultural significance, records detailing the event are frustratingly hard to come by, and it seems to have been forgotten by the time of Vladimir's baptism of Kiev in the 980s. The outcome. No primary source specifies what happened to the Rus converts of the 9th century. The scope and importance of this first conversion is also disputed. The authors of the imperial period, starting with August Ludwig von Schlosser, assumed that only a fraction of the Rus society adopted Christianity at the time of Photius. Dmitry Lavesky, for instance, speculated that Photius had referred to the Christianization of the so-called Teutorican Rus, while the Novgorod Rus remained pagan for another century. Most Soviet historians agree that Christianity was adopted in the 9th century only by the Varangian elite of the Rus Khaganate, that the fact of the first Christianization was obliterated so rapidly is explained by the 882 coup d'état that led to the downfall of the supposedly Christian Askold and the usurpation of power by the pagan Oleg. The first proponent of this theory was Vasily Tatiskov, who concluded that Askold and Yaya had been murdered on account of their Christian views. He went so far as to style Askold the first Russian martyr. Konstantin Zuckerman rejects Rybakov's view that Photius converted the Kievan Rus. He ranks among those authors who believe that the center of the Rus Khaganate was Novgorod. According to him, the Christianized Varangians were expelled from the country during the anti-Varangian movement of the 860s or 870s. This movement, associated in the Novgorodian tradition with the name of Vadim the Bold, may have been triggered by the Varangians' attempts to Christianize the pagan populace. The failure to convert the Ilmen Slavs supposedly resulted in the collapse of the Rus Khaganate.